Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. So this is going to be a series of videos probably, and it's going to be just my entire collection by brand. The first collection I'm going to do is everything that I have by NYX. This is a drugstore brand, really affordable, available at a lot of drugstores and grocery stores. I get it at a local grocery store right by my new place. And yeah, so I'll just get started. So first off, I've talked about these quite a few times. They are my holy grail lip gloss. I absolutely love them. Since I've tried these, I honestly haven't reached for any of my other lip glosses, and they're just amazing. And these are the NYX Mega Shine lip glosses. They come in these tubes like this, and they have a cute little bow on the end of the cap, and they're really cute. I have 5 colors now. I knew the collection would end up growing. So I've gone through the colors before, but in case you haven't seen the other videos, I have this color in Plum. And I apologize for the terrible lighting. It's nighttime here and it's been raining all day, which has been lovely. The other color I have is in Cosmo, which is a bit lighter than pink and has a bit lighter than plum and has a bit more gold shimmer to it. Then a nice coral color called Perfect, and a really shimmery light pink called Chandelier, and then a more vibrant pink called Gold Pink. And there really is pretty golden. I know you can't see that coming through on the camera, but what I love about these is that the colors really show up quite differently shade to shade. I find a lot of lip glosses just end up looking like clear gloss on me. I have quite pigmented lips naturally, so even colors that I see looking quite different on other people just look like clear gloss to me. It's really frustrating. And these I find are quite pigmented and really show up as different colors on me, and I really enjoy them. The smell is another thing that I absolutely love. They smell like dinosaurs candy, which is one of my favorite candies, and I love that smell. They don't taste like it, so it's not like one of those lip glosses where you're licking it off because it tastes good. It doesn't taste like them. But they have a wide range of shades. They have tons of shades, which is really nice. And what I like about these is there's a difference, or quite a spectrum in terms of how much sparkle you can have. Like the gold pink just has very subtle sparkle, and then like the Cosmo has quite a bit of sparkle. So if you're not a fan of really shimmery glosses, there are options for you. And then if you really like the shimmery, you can have that as well. And I like both, so kind of just goes by my mood for the day. They're really long wearing. They're not like greasy and they don't slide around on your lips. They're slightly thicker, not sticky and not super thick, just slightly thicker. So they do stay on quite a while, and I've just really been loving those. So the other thing I have, another holy grail item recently, and I know my sister has been loving this too, and that's the NYX concealer. It's the NYX concealer in a jar. They do have other forms of concealer. I know they have a stick and I believe a liquid concealer. The jar is the only one I've tried, and my shade is in Fair. And I've talked about this before as well, and I love it for under eyes, under circles under the eyes, blemishes. It's just been wonderful, and a little goes a long way, so I could see this jar lasting a long time. The only thing I don't like is that I could see it being a problem as you get further down in the product if you use your fingers, just because you kind of have to scoop into it. But if you use a brush, that wouldn't be a problem. So that's really my only complaint. Shade blends really nicely into my skin tone. There's quite a few shades available. So yeah, definitely check that out if you're looking for a new concealer, because this one works great. The other thing that I've absolutely been loving from NYX, obviously, is the NYX, I always forget what these are called. They're the NYX liquid crystal eyeliners. and I have two of them, and they're really sparkly, like really sparkly. But they have a bit of color to them as well. They're not just straight glitter. It's not just in like a clear gel. There is color in the gel that's in the glitter. And I have one in Crystal Gun Metal. That was the one I just showed. And then the other one is Crystal Pewter, and it's a really nice lavender, and it's really pretty. These are just awesome for just having just a slight touch of glitter that's not overbearing and in your face. What I've been doing with these lately has I've just been doing a winged eyeliner with liquid eyeliner and then just putting a little bit of this on top just to give it a little more pop. And I haven't been wearing any eyeshadow lately because I find that little bit of sparkle is just enough to brighten up the eyes, and it's really fun, and it's not too over the top for work or anything. But if you wanted to do some kind of crazy New Year's look or something absolutely more dramatic, you can definitely do that with these as well. And I don't have anything like that in my collection so far, and really like those as well. So also, a sparkly NYX product I have is the Glitter Cream palette. And you get 5 shades. As you can see, they're really glittery. There's loose colored glitter in them, and then there's a clear cream base in these products. And this is the Sweet Chocolate Browns. And you get some pinks, a gold, a brown, so some neutral kind of sparkly colors, and then more dramatic ones. I'm kind of on the fence about this. I've used it quite a few times. It is a really fun product to play around with, and I know a lot of people have problems with creasing with this product. It does crease like crazy, there's no question about it, but there are ways you can get it to stay on properly. I find if I obviously use a good eye primer, and I also use just a little bit of setting powder or maybe a nude eyeshadow on top of the primer, I find I have really good results with it staying. And also, don't put any in the crease. That's kind of just asking for it to go into the crease. So just stay on that eyelid area, not in the crease at all. Also, a good way to get these to work is to make sure that you're using them with eyeshadow. So like I said, put the glitter on your eyelid, and then use your regular eyeshadow for your crease and your brow bone. And you can also put maybe a little eyeshadow on top of the glitter to help it stay as well. I really enjoy the look, like it looks really fun and it is different and it's great for going out, and I love sparkles. I really do like the look, but the drawback is that it takes so much work to get it to work. I mean, I can get them to work and I can get them to not crease, but it takes so much time, and a lot of times I just don't have that kind of time to be fiddling with eyeshadow. I think that the eye look alone took me about half an hour, and that wasn't even considering whatever else I did. And for me, I probably wouldn't repurchase this just because I don't want to spend that kind of time. But it is a really fun product to play around with. So if it had a bit more staying power, I'd give it A plus 100%, but it is pretty tough to get it to stay. So another palette that I actually just bought today, I haven't tried it, but I've heard rave reviews about it, and I finally broke down and got it, and it's the NYX For Your Eyes Only Smoky Eyes palette. It comes like this, and these are the shades. What I like about this is it gives you the option of a smoky eye that's really dramatic, and then there's lots of colors for a nice subtle daytime look as well. You get a nice big mirror with this palette, which is nice. A really great travel item because, like I said, there's several different looks I could see being able to do with this palette. Like I said, I haven't used this yet, so I can't give a full review on it, but I have swatched the colors and they seem really pigmented, and what I really was impressed with them is they are like silk. Like, I don't think I have eyeshadows this silky. Like, they felt so soft. So I'm really excited to see what this looks like on my eyes. So next I have some single eyeshadows. And for the most part, I've been pretty impressed with their single eyeshadows. I think they have a lot of MAC dupes, which is really fun because obviously they're probably less than half of the price. So some of the shades that I have are Kryptonite, which is a really sparkly black color. And holy man, is this pigmented. Like, you just barely need to tap it. And you've got all the color you need. Another really fun color, which I haven't seen a lot in other brands, is this seafoam green color. Really pretty. There are some matte shades in this line. Most of them are shimmery or frost looking, but there are some matte shades. Then I have Smoky Mountain, which is a really sparkly brownish gold. And I really like that one as well. I also have Sparkle White, which is a white with some gold glitter in it. This one I'm not crazy about. The glitter isn't coming up on the camera. It has a lot of fallout from the glitter that comes down on my cheeks. I'm not crazy about that one. I also have Morocco, which is a really pretty blue, but in certain lights it looks purple. And I really like that in all different lights it goes blue, purple, blue, purple. It's really pretty and quite pigmented. I've been enjoying that one. Then I just got their basic white, which is just called white, and it's a matte white. And I was really hoping this would be a great highlighter, inner corner color, but it's awful. There is no payoff whatsoever. It's really chalky, and I was really disappointed with it. Another one I have is Midnight, and it's a nice sparkly taupe color, and I absolutely love it. Really pigmented. And then finally I have Eggplant, which is a really pretty magenta, and it's really pigmented and smooth and wonderful as well. So out of the 8, I loved 6 of them. One is just okay, and then one's a dud. So to love 6 out of the 8, I would say that I'm pretty impressed with the single eyeshadows so far. So that's everything that I have from NYX. So overall, I'm really impressed with the brand. I have quite a few of their products, as you can see, and it's something I would really recommend trying out. It's definitely a fun brand. There's lots of shades, lots of varying types of products. I think they really have a good handle on having something for everyone. And like I said, there's definitely a lot of MAC shadows, MAC dupes that I can see in their singles line, and they have a ton of colors in these singles. They also have a line of trios, and I haven't tried any of those yet. Some people seem to think that there's a difference between the singles and the trios in terms of quality. I can't verify that. I don't know. So that's something maybe I'll try out in the future. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you have any NYX products that you love that you would like me to know about, let me know and put it in the comments section. And thank you so much for subscribing and commenting. We love hearing from you guys, and we'll talk to you soon.